everybody.
Hey, y'all.
We're in Studio One today.
I know. How fun is that?
Oh, well, and we wanted to invite everyone in here to our Studio One because
I'm not used to being here,
I
y'all.
know,
so
but it's so good to have you here.
I know that's kind of weird that I like it.
No, it's we keep talking about as we're out traveling and great things are happening in the field and amazing training. And as I was listening to some of this training that Cheryl did when she was out, I'm like, wow. This is just shoot the dog. No, shut the dog.
No.
Shut the door. Shut the front door. You see, I'm still working on this, but okay, don't shoot any dogs here. Shoot doggy.
Shoot doggy, yes.
But anyway, amazing training that I heard. And I thought, well, why don't we just sit down and just talk about it? Because it's summertime.
It is.
It's amazing time to have great parties. And looking at the Date Me Too, date me, it's
I know, you guys are all if he was available, I would date him. So.
I'm ready for some amazing, look at the mango lime smoothies. Or
these are all the new ones. These are the new ones,
yes.
Stanova, that we've just introduced with our new summer catalog.
Shrimp.
Yes.
So this is the thing. So I thought, well, Cheryl, why don't you just tell us some of the things that you've been training out there, and how do we use this? Yes.
Okay, so first of all of these you can either order on the sales aids, okay,
Yes.
the laminated ones, or you can print them offline, okay?
Yeah.
So, and you know what, y'all? All you know is all you know. So, are you offering it? So, if you were to get together and say, you know what, Stanova, the next time we get together, I'll teach y'all how to make a mango smoothie in less than 3 minutes, and it is to die for. Now, how many of y'all be like, ooh, shoot, doggy, I want to know how to do that, right?
Doggy,
so,
that's why.
So
that's why listen to Cheryl here.
We have our salsa party, but this is what we call it in the field.
Yeah.
It's the salsa-rita. Okay,
Salsa-rita.
so it's
Love
salsa and margaritas.
Yeah.
Whether it's the real deal, which means if you add tequila to it, or
yeah.
you just do virgin, right?
Yeah.
So in the Date Me, Stanova, if you
Yes.
opened it up,
Yes.
if you go, we have our strawberry margaritas,
Yes.
guys. So that's another. And right now, strawberry season is in. And it goes perfect with our Fridge Smart. Say yes, yes.
Mm-hmm.
So doing a salsa-rita party, so you're making the salsa and you're making the margaritas. It's amazing. So it's our salsa-rita party, and it's a lot of fun. Yeah, doesn't that sound fun?
It
Yeah.
does sound fun. Yeah.
And then of course, you've always got your healthy, right?
yeah,
And people
yes.
want to eat healthy during the summertime. They don't want to turn on their ovens. They don't want to put on their
Like the
stoves.
skinny carb.
Yeah, the skinny carb cauliflower salad. Yes, so
I love this.
I do too.
Yeah.
But the next time we get together, y'all, I can teach you how to do your cauliflower. Have you ever done the cauliflower in the oven during this in the wintertime, and it's like mashed potatoes? Oh, my stars and garters, it's amazing.
See,
so
here we go.
Okay,
Ooh, I'm getting
so the
ready
next
for
time
that.
we get together,
Yeah.
I'll teach you guys that. And that's what you want to do at your parties. Give them a reason to want to see you again.
Because when you're at the party having a great time.
Yes.
But you always want to put in those dating and recruiting messages throughout so that there's more to come.
Yes,
You know?
Because
I'm more than this date me,
Yes. So, because y'all know, when they learn, they return. Always leave them wanting more and have fun. Those are the 3 things to a successful Tupperware party.
That's why we have so much fun here.
I know.
We always want more.
And then we have 2 weeks left, Stanova, of our Fridge Smarts.
Okay, can I say something before
Oh,
that?
yes, you
Because I
can.
love
Okay,
this
yes,
one.
yes.
The micro-baked berry cobbler.
Yes.
Everybody knows me, knows I love ice cream.
cream.
If I can have it 3 times a day, I would.
He would. So, and it's amazing that he loves it and he eats it, and he still looks like this. Okay, so
I
amazing.
have an advantage.
So, but you can also make your own granola. So, and granola over
Yes.
ice cream, if you want a little bit healthier treat, you can put your
Oh,
granola over the ice
like
cream.
that.
Okay, so y'all, there's a lot of date me
Yes.
party themes that we're offering you that are simple, easy, that you can do at
But
your
you
Tupperware
have
parties.
to use them.
Yes.
That's the thing.
Yes.
You got to just, stop the film, go back and say, oh, I could say that.
Yes,
Cheryl did.
absolutely.
Yeah.
And the word of advice, so take it from somebody who knows.
Yeah.
Practice everything at home first, Stanova, before you do it at a
Yes,
party, okay?
yes.
So do it
Yes.
first and then do it at your party. So, but
So-
there's a couple more that we do in the field that they're
Yes.
kind of tried and true summertime favorites.
Summertime. And now we were just talking about just a while ago, and I said, yes, tell them.
Okay, so right now, Stanova, they have 2 weeks left of the Fridge
Yeah.
Smarts, okay? And you guys are tearing it up with these, okay? And your customers are loving it.
They
So are y'all doing your Fridge Smart survey parties, okay? So I'm going to have Nanette repost this, okay? And we're going to update it with the new picture, because this is mine from before.
Yeah.
So we have our Fridge Smart survey party, and it's pretty easy, Stanova.
Yeah.
All you basically do, like let's just say that you're at a party, and we have 2 weeks left of the Fridge Smart. I would say, Stanova, if you could just get 3 to 5 of your friends, how many people sit around your kitchen table?
Yeah, so I can do 8.
Oh, that many people fit around your
Yes.
kitchen
Well,
table?
I have 4 kids, and visiting,
Oh,
so
okay.
yeah.
Oh,
So,
wow.
but we can make it 6. if
Okay,
that's better
okay,
for you.
so you can
I have
only
8 years.
okay, okay. Well, that's true. I forgot you have 4 kids.
Yeah,
You and Truda.
so
Okay,
6,
so
I can have only 2 guests.
okay,
Okay.
so but most people can fit 4 to 6 around their kitchen
Okay.
table.
Yeah.
So I would say you only are allowed to have.
This is authentic.
Yes,
I'm
it
telling
is.
you.
I know.
Okay.
There is
we
no
didn't
rehearsal with
this. Okay, so now at my I can only have 6.
Okay, so
I'm
6
back, I'm
people,
back.
okay, which means you can only invite 5 people.
Yes.
Because you have to have a place for you to sit,
Correct.
okay? So 5 friends, sometime in the next 5 days,
Yeah.
I'm going to come over and I'm going to bring our Fridge Smart. That's all I'm going to bring is our amazing Fridge Smart, and everybody has to have them. Tupperware wants the feedback from your friends and your
Yes.
family on how they buy produce, how do they use produce, so that we can
Yeah.
use it when we're
like that.
updating our Fridge Smarts. What
Yeah.
sizes do we need to add? What kind of sets do we need to have? And we don't know that if we don't get that information from our customers. And so our customers are your friends and family.
I
So
love that.
if you'll
Yeah.
get 3 or 4 of your friends, no more
Yeah.
than 6, well, really
Okay.
5,
Yep.
okay?
Okay.
We'll do the Fridge Smart survey,
Yep.
okay, get their feedback, and then I'll fill this out. Everyone gets a
Yeah.
gift just for coming and filling this out, okay? And then you'll get gifts based on the sales at the party, and
Love it.
then I'll send
sounds so
this.
simple.
It is. It really is. And then I take this to Nova and I send this down to the marketing people at home
Yeah.
office, and that
Love
way
it.
it gives them some really good feedback on
Yeah.
our products. So the Fridge Smart survey party for the next
I'm
2
ready.
weeks, y'all.
When are you coming?
Okay, so well, I can come. Let's see. I can come next Tuesday or Thursday. What
Okay.
works best for you?
Well, I think Thursday.
Thursday.
Yes.
Okay, so I can do 7:15 on-time drawing, or 7:29 on-time drawing.
Ooh, I like 7. Well, we're a little bit later because the kids.
Okay.
7:29.
7:29
Yeah.
on-time drawing.
On
Okay,
time.
so we'll do
I'm
an
in.
on-time drawing.
Yeah.
5 people and you. Okay,
Okay.
so we'll do our Fridge Smart survey party.
Yeah.
Okay?
Maybe I'm too easy now.
So,
you know.
well, but you know what, Sonova? Here's the thing. Most people want our Fridge Smart,
Yeah.
and we really do want the feedback, and that's what I tell people. We really do want
Yeah.
the feedback from the
Yes.
consumer,
and
right?
this is real.
So-
So you are representing the company
Yes.
with this survey.
Yes,
Mm.
and it's a good way for you to
Yeah.
get information on your customers on, do they like to party? Would they rather be
Yeah.
a customer? Do they like to be a hostess?
Yeah.
When's the last time they've
Yeah.
been to a party? So it's just a really good way to get some good feedback for you and for
And I
us.
also have to say that, one of the first time when I did this party with the Fridge Smart, and I was new, it really made me understand all of the features and benefits because, if I first do it, I need to really know it.
Yes.
And it made me focus. And I think
Yes.
it's for all of our new ones, this is a great way to get really driven into one of our top sellers.
Absolutely. So we'll get this reposted,
Yes.
Sonova. Okay,
Good.
we'll get it translated. I don't know if it's in
Yeah.
all 3 languages, but
Yeah.
we'll make sure it is. Okay,
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
this is something, y'all. And the great thing about this, Sonova, is this is something that you can do right now, y'all.
Yeah.
You can call 5 of your friends, have them come over,
Yeah.
let them fill this Fridge Smart
Ask,
survey
yeah.
out, right? Send it down to us. We really do want it, and you can be your own host. Okay,
Yeah.
so and then at your party, you invite all your friends to do
Yeah.
something for you.
So at the Fridge Smart survey, you will then talk about the Salsarita.
Yes, that's how you're
yeah,
going to
yeah.
date past
Yeah.
July the 11th,
Yes.
because you could do all your Fridge Smart surveys up until July
Yes.
11th, because that's how long this
That's-
brochure
yeah.
is good for, okay? So,
Okay.
and then you have a new July brochure mid-August, which you're
Yeah.
going to love,
Oh,
okay?
oh,
You're
yes.
going to see it Saturday.
Oh.
So that's one,
Yeah.
okay?
Okay.
So you got your Salsarita,
Yes.
right? You got your Fridge Smart
Yeah.
survey party. So another fun one is the Crazy Fruit Party. Have you ever
Ooh,
heard of that?
Crazy fruit.
Yeah, it's a
Sounds
lot of
good.
fun. So it's the Crazy Fruit Party. So you ask you ask all the guests to bring a piece of fruit to the party.
Yeah.
Okay. So and then the hostess supplies a
Yeah.
watermelon. And
Oh.
you know what, guys? We have seedless watermelons, but a lot of watermelons have seeds in
Yeah,
them.
yeah.
So we teach them how to de-seed the watermelon, and that
Yeah.
we do
Ooh,
have, and we'll
yeah.
post that again
Let's do
online.
that.
Yes.
I like that.
So
Crazy fruit project.
it's a crazy fruit party, and
Yeah.
then everybody gets like
Yeah.
$1,000 for each piece of fruit. But here's
Yeah.
what's fun.
That's Tupper dollars.
It's Tupper dollars.
Yes,
Yeah, not
just
real.
making sure.
Yes.
Yeah,
Okay.
so you don't have to give out
No,
thousands.
so it's your Tupper bucks, okay? Or you could do tickets,
Tickets,
okay? Or
also
you could
good.
do points. But
Yeah.
here's what's really fun.
Yeah.
So they all bring their fruit. So here's what you're going to ask them. I would say, so how many of y'all stopped on the way to Truda's party and
Yeah.
you bought your fruit on the
Yeah.
way? Okay, okay, you did?
Yeah.
Okay, guess what? You have to give your money back to me, okay? So, and then you give money to the person who brings the most
Yeah,
original
yeah,
piece of fruit.
yeah.
You know, if somebody brought the same thing as
Yeah.
somebody
Oh,
else, they
that's
get
fun.
extra money, but it's
Yeah.
just fun. And
Yeah.
here's what most people bring: apples.
Yeah.
They bring bananas.
Yeah.
Some people will bring blueberries.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
Some people rarely, but some people will bring an orange. But usually it's apples, it's blueberries, it's bananas, it's raspberries. It's all the fruit that's in season right now. But this is what's so fun, Sonova. You de-seed the watermelon, you cut it up, you put it in one of our impressions bowls.
Yes.
And while you're doing this, you're talking to everybody about how the Tupperware has made an impression in your life and in your family's life. Okay? So, and then you're mixing it all up. You put a little lemon juice and some honey in a bowl. You stir it up with our whisk, and you dump it over the fruit. So it gives it a little bit of sweetness, but the lemon juice helps so it doesn't turn brown.
Yes.
Then
yes,
you
that's
make
right.
this dip. Okay? This
Oh.
dip is to die for, y'all. It is
Okay,
to
get
die
ready.
for.
Okay, pen and
Okay?
paper.
So you're going to take your regular block of cream cheese.
Yeah.
And it must be the Philadelphia cream cheese. Okay,
Yeah.
so it's your little 16, like the
Yes.
block, okay? 16-ounce Philadelphia cream cheese. Okay, you let it soften. It's got to be mushy.
Yes.
Then you take 1 jar of marshmallow fluff. Okay, it's about 10 ounces of the marshmallow
Okay,
fluff.
yeah.
So you take our silicone spatula.
Yep.
You take the marshmallow fluff in the smaller impressions bowl.
Yep.
Okay, or you could do the Junior That's a bowl. And you take the marshmallow fluff and you take the cream cheese, you mix it together, you add about 1 to 2 teaspoons of our cinnamon vanilla
Yes.
seasoning
Oh,
blend,
okay, now.
and you mix it all up.
Yeah, you make me.
Okay,
I'm
and
getting ready.
then the guests can have that with the fruit, and that becomes the dessert that the host is going to serve, right? And then you're talking about your fridge smarts. Even if it's off sale, you're talking about the
Still.
fridge smarts and
Yeah.
how they have to have it. And then you've just shared with them a really fun idea that they can do at their backyard
Yeah.
barbecue.
And it's simple.
A dip.
Yeah.
Yes, it's
Yeah,
so
simple.
simple, and
Yes.
it's fun. It's easy and it's fun. So it's the crazy fruit party.
Yeah,
So,
crazy fruit.
yeah.
We're all in.
Okay,
So let's get that out too.
So, okay, we'll get
And
that
if
one.
we had planned this, we probably would have had these products here, but this is just us talking.
Yeah, it's
So-
just me and my.
No, I
yeah,
love
it's
it.
just me and Stanova.
Love it.
So,
Okay, what's up? Bring
okay,
some more.
You want one more?
I want more.
Okay,
Bring it
so
on.
one more, and I have to tell y'all, this is the flip flop party, and I talk about it on our the video
Yeah.
that we just shot.
Yes.
Okay, so you're going to hear a little bit about it on the video, but let me kind of go into depth. So,
Yeah.
so on the flip flop party, all of your guests are going to
Yeah.
wear their flip flops. Okay.
Fun.
And then you're going to give out auction
Yeah.
bucks or prizes or
Yeah.
tickets, and you give out for like the most original flip-flops, the prettiest flip-flops, the oldest flip-flops, the newest flip-flops, okay? Somebody didn't wear flip-flops, they
Yeah.
don't get anything.
You can
so
wear some Tupperware flip-flops.
that's right. Oh, yeah,
you
they
know,
get
that's-
extra. Oh, yeah.
points.
So,
Yeah.
so it's a flip-flop party, and then
Yeah.
you flip-flop the party, and you
Yeah.
normally what you do at the end of the party, you do at the beginning of the party,
I
and what
love
you do at
that.
the beginning of the
Yeah.
party, you do at the end of the
Yeah.
party, except for you do not end your party with, we take check, cash, Visa, Master, and Discover cards, so now you can buy plastic with plastic. Because remember, the last thing you say is the first thing they remember,
Yeah.
okay?
Yes. Yeah.
So you always want to end with a recruiting and dating bid.
Correct.
Always.
Always.
So you start with it and you end with
Yeah.
it, okay? So it's a flip-flop party. So
Yeah.
basically what you're
Yeah.
doing is you're making your dessert first, and they get to eat while you're doing your demo.
Yeah.
And this is what I make at my flip-flop parties.
Yeah.
I always do my German chocolate cake because it's the bomb, okay?
Okay,
And
love it,
everybody
yeah.
loves it in the summertime,
Yeah.
okay? So, and you make it in your stack cooker, and
Yes.
it's
Oh,
super simple.
yes.
It's just a can of coconut pecan icing,
Yes.
and you put the cone in the bottom of the 3-quart, and you spread your icing all around the cone. You mix up your German chocolate cake mix just like the package, the
Yeah.
directions say. You mix it up, you pour it on top of the icing, you put it in the microwave on high for 10 minutes, let it stand for 2, you flip it out. Oh my gosh, Nova.
Which
The
is
icing
perfect.
it
Yes.
just falls down
Yeah,
the
yeah.
side. You serve it warm. People
Yeah.
are like, shut their front
Yeah.
door, the back door, and the barnyard door. It's amazing.
know.
And this is why I love to do it with the flip-flop party.
Oh, because it fits.
Well, it flips, right?
Yeah.
But I mean, it fits. It doesn't flip it. Well, you are flipping it out,
Yes, you
okay?
are. Yes,
So,
it-
but here's why it works. During the summertime, people really don't want to turn on their ovens and bake a
No.
cake. So you're having a barbecue, you're having friends over, you want to just have something, a dessert, and you want to make a cake. People
Yeah.
are so impressed with this cake
Yeah.
because it comes out amazing every time.
Yeah.
So at all my flip-flop parties, I do the German chocolate cake.
I love it.
So
You know, the thing is, I'm thinking to myself now, I hope that they can't see that I keep swallowing and stuff here because I'm getting really, I love these ideas.
So it's, I know,
Yeah.
it's just, so these are just a couple, and I mean,
Yeah.
I have a whole lot more, but we won't
Yeah.
go into, but
No,
we
no.
have one more.
Yeah, bring it up.
This
more.
one.
Yes. And this is actually perfect because as we're coming into Jubilee.
The Jubilee.
And we did this last year, and it worked so well, but we're going to be a little bit ahead of the schedule this year. So
Yes.
we're going to know about it and also take part of something that is not just a fun party to do, it has a purpose. So What are we going to do again?
Yes, so it's called A Gift for Teaching.
Yes.
So we're going to have at Jubilee, we'll have the social media, the global
Yeah.
responsibility people, not social media,
Yeah.
the global responsibility
Yeah.
set up. And we'll have that you can bring either a pack of crayons
Yeah.
or a pack
I had
of...
actually my daughter there last
That's
year.
right, Josephina
so
was
she's coming
there.
back. I will have my daughter
Yay,
there.
that's right,
Yes.
Josephina was
Yeah,
there.
yeah.
So bring in a package of pencils,
Yes.
okay, or some crayons,
Yep.
or a $5 donation,
Correct.
okay?
Yep.
And what it's called A Gift for Teaching.
Yeah.
So what y'all can do is you can date a gift for teaching party,
Yeah.
and if you know a teacher, this is who I would call
Yeah.
first, okay? Or if you know somebody who has a child that is a teacher, like
Yeah.
my Amber
Yes.
is a teacher, right?
Yeah.
So I could do this for my
Yeah.
Amber. So it's a gift for teaching. And so if you're coming into Jubilee at this party, you would ask all your guests to bring
Yeah.
one pack of pencils
Yeah.
or one pack of crayons to the party.
Yep.
And then you'll put them in your suitcase, and then you'll bring
bring
them
it.
to Jubilee and drop it off,
Yes.
okay? Because
At
our
our
goal
place.
is
Yep.
to have tons and tons and tons
Yes.
is that we
Yeah.
can distribute back to the teachers, to the classrooms, okay? If you're not coming to Jubilee,
Yes.
then you do this gift for teaching party, and you do it with a teacher, and
Yes.
everybody brings the crayons and the pencils
is
or a
such-
$5, and then you present it to
Yeah.
the teacher, which is your hostess, at the end of the
Yeah.
party and say, this is from all of us to take back to
Yeah.
your classroom. Because
Yeah.
I can personally tell y'all that my Amber spends hundreds and
Yes,
hundreds
they
and
do.
hundreds and
Yes.
hundreds of dollars out of her own pocket
Yeah.
back into her classroom
Yeah.
because they just don't have the monies to fund for what the kids
Yeah.
need in the classrooms today. So pencils and crayons, guys, are a $5
Yeah.
donation. Like how
Yeah.
simple
I
and
know.
easy is that,
Yeah.
right? So here's what I want y'all to do. We want to set a date to make this gift for teaching, right, Stanova?
Yes.
So we want it to be a gift for teaching party. So we're going to designate the whole second week of July, which
Yeah.
is July 5th through the 11th, okay? We want you to have that party that week, okay?
Yes.
So we want you to email us at Tupperlive, right?
Yes.
Tupperware at Tupperlive. What is the?
Tupperlive at
Tupperware.com. Sorry,
Yeah.
say it again.
Tupperlive at Tupperware.com.
Okay, so email us that you've dated that party and who you're going to do the
Yes,
party with.
yeah.
Okay, guys, so you never know. We might make some more Party Patrol, Prize Patrol
never
calls.
know.
So, but we want that one week to be the
Yeah.
gift for teaching
Yeah.
week. So we want you to date a party and help out the teachers
Yeah.
because a lot of kids are
Yes.
getting ready to go back to school in August or September, right?
Yeah, you're
so,
right, yeah.
so that's another idea to help you get some datings in your date book
Yeah.
for this summer. But it's a party for a purpose.
It is, and this is the right time for it.
Absolutely.
So we wanted to share that with you and just, because we do this together.
Yes.
Yeah, and it's that's why we are Tupperware and not another company.
That's right. So.
Okay.
Okay,
Any
well, I
other-
have more,
yeah.
but I think, you know what,
I think,
I've
yeah.
given them a lot,
Yeah, so
and I don't
you know
want to
something, we could even
overwhelm
come
you.
back to Studio One another day.
We could,
because
absolutely.
It's here.
We could do recruiting next time.
Oh,
because
let's
you know
do
what?
that.
Well,
Yeah.
I've been teaching this
Yeah.
because I was
Yeah.
very blessed to get to go to 4 different IROAR, okay?
Yes.
And I taught the recruiting with the money.
Yeah.
So all of you guys with the money
so
bag.
let's, when
So
you tune, let's do that
Next
for
time
the next one.
the next
Yes.
time we get
Ooh,
together, I'll
look at
teach y'all
this.
how to use
This
this.
is our teaser for
okay,
our next show.
to
Yeah,
recruit,
yeah.
okay? Because
Oh,
Oh,
look,
so,
I love that. Yeah,
okay,
that's the Tupper Bucks.
so, but it's not real
It's
money,
real,
it's
not
fake
real.
money.
Yeah.
Okay, so we'll do that. So the next time we get together,
Look
okay?
forward to our next show
Okay,
from
yeah.
Studio One
Yes.
in Orlando.
Okay.
So that's fun.
That'll be fun.
Okay.
Okay.
So with that, we're going to say so long
Okay.
from this time and
Yes.
have a continued wonderful day.
Okay, see y'all.
Bye.
You